Exercise 9.3. Question number 1. Find the 20th term, A20, and find the nth term, ANN, for which the GP is 5 by 2, 5 by 4, 5 by 8, and so on. So what is your A? First term, 5 by 2. What is my R? A2 divided by A1, minus kadayadu. So A2 divided by A1. So what do I have? 5 by 4 times 2 by 5. Division and multiplication of mathna, you get the reciprocal. So 5 and 5 gets cancelled. 2 and 4, you get 1 by 2, which is less than 1. This is the sum form use panikkalam. So it is 1 by 2. So what is my A20? A20 is AR to the power n minus 1, which is 90. So I have A times 5 by 2 times 1 by 2 to the power 90, which is 5 divided by 2 to the power 20. So this is the final answer. What is AN? AN is nothing but AR to the power n minus 1. What is your A? 5 by 2 times 1 by 2 to the power n minus 1. So what do I have? 5 divided by 2 to the n. Okay. Question number 2. Find the 12th term of a GP whose 8th term, A8, is 192. You need to find this. And the common ratio is 2. R is 2. You need to find what A12 is. So what is given? A8 equals AR to the power 7, which is 192. So I have A times 2 to the power 7 equals 192. So what is my A? 192 divided by 2 to the power 7. What is my 192? Let me do the prime factorization. I have, for 4s are 16, 4 8 times, 4 12 times, 4 3. So what do I have in the numerator? I have 2 to the power, inge oru 2 square, 2 square, 2 square. So 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6. 2 to the power 6 times 3 divided by 2 to the power 7. So 2 to the power 6 goes off, and 2 to the power 7 la 1 2 is remaining. So I have 3 by 2. So that is my A. I'm doing the prime factorization but with a composite number. Shortcut trick. So here I have 2 into 2. So 2 irukku. Inge 2, inge 2, inge 2. So in total I have 6 2s. 2 to the power 6 divided by 2 to the power 7. I cancel, I have 3 by 2. So if I know what my A is, I know what my R is. I need to find A12. So what is my A12? AR to the n minus 1, which is 11. So it is 3 divided by 2 times 2 to the power 11. Or 2 cancel aiduma. So I have 3 times 2 to the power 10. Solve this, you get 3072. Okay. Question number 3. Find the 5th, 8th and the 11th term. The 5th, 8th and the 11th term are PQS. So 5th term P, 8th term Q, 11th term S. So what is A5? AR to the power 4 equals P. AR to the power 7 n minus 1 equals Q. AR to the power 11 minus 1 10 equals S. You need to prove that Q square equals PS. So we'll try to divide. Okay, so this divided by this. What do I have? AR to the power 7 divided by AR to the power 4 equals Q by P. Whenever this goes off, R to the 7 divided by R to the 4 is R cube equals Q by P. That's it. Now, this divided by this. So what do I have? AR to the 10 divided by AR to the 7 equals S divided by Q. So A and A gets cancelled. I have R cube equals S divided by Q. Since the LHS is equal, equate the RHS. Equating RHS, I have Q divided by P equals S divided by Q. So cross multiply panna I have Q square equals PS. Okay. Question number 4. The fourth term of a GP A4 is square of its second term. So second term order square. Fourth term is the square of the second term. And the first term is minus 3. Determine its seventh term. Okay. It is just framing the equations. Otherwise you have to simply just substitute the formula. அது இல்லாம calculation mistake பண்ணாம இருக்கணும். That is all is there in this chapter. Okay. So what is A4? AR cube equals A2 and AR the whole square. So what do I have? AR cube equals A square R square. R cube divided by R square equals A square divided by A. In the A inge kondu vanda, in the R square inge kondu vanda. Okay. So when what do I have? I can cancel this. R square or R poidum. A and A gets cancelled. I have R equals A. What is my A? Minus 3. So R equals minus 3. So what do I need? A7 equals AR to the power 6, which is minus 3 times minus 3 to the power 6. Minus 2187. Question number 5, first subsection. Which terms of the following sequence 2, 2 root 2, 4 is 128? So this is my AN. They are asking which term it is. So N and you need to find what N is. So what is my A? 2. What is my R? 2 root 2 divided by 2, which is root 2. So what is my AN? AN equals AR to the N minus 1. So substituting what I have, AN and 128 equals A times root 2 times N minus 1. How can I write root 2? I can write it as 2 to the power half. So I have 128 equals 2 times 2 to the power half to the power N minus 1. So power they get multiplied. A to the power M, so whole power N becomes A to the power Mn. Correct? So what do I have? 128 equals 2 times 2 to the power N minus 1 the whole divided by 2. So by inga I have 2 to the power 1 times 2 to the power some N minus 1 divided by 2. So when I add both, what do I get? 128 equals 2 to the power 1 plus N minus 1 divided by 2. So 128 can also be written as 2 to the power 7, which is 2 to the power 2 plus N minus 1 the whole divided by 2. Since the bases are equal, I am going to equate the powers. I have 7 equals 2 minus 1 and 1. So 1 plus N divided by 2. So N plus 1 equals 14, N equals 13. So my 13th term is 128. Question number 6. For what values of x, the numbers 2 by 7, x, minus 7 by 2 are in GP. GP na they have a common ratio. So what is R? A2 by A1 equals A3 by A2. So when you prove this, you will be able to find the value of x. So what is my A2? X divided by minus 2 by 7 equals minus 7 by 2 divided by x. So try to differentiate between the actual numerator and the denominator. I am putting a bigger line. Okay. So when I cross multiply, I multiply the denominator and the numerator. X square equals minus 2 by 7 times 7 by 2. So I have minus 2 by 7 times minus 7 by 2. So they get cancelled. Minus into minus plus 1. So I have x square equals 1. X is equal to root of 1, which means x equals plus or minus 1. Okay, that's it. Question number 7. Find the sum of the terms. Okay. So 0.15, comma 0.015, comma 0.0015 up to 20 terms. So என்ன கண்டுபிடிக்க சொல்றாங்க? They want you to find S20. So what is your common ratio? 0.015 divided by 0.15. So what do? So when I multiply and divide by 1000, I have 150. I have 15 divided by 150. 1 times 10. 1 by 10 and 0.1. What is my A? 0.15. So you see that your R value is less than 1. So which sum formula am I going to use? Sn equals A times 1 minus R to the n divided by 1 minus R. R is less than 1. So in that if you have some number less than 1, 1 minus something lesser than 1, you get a positive number. Okay. I am using this instead of R to the n minus 1 divided by R minus 1 in order to avoid a negative symbol. Okay. So when I substitute the values, I have 0.15 times 1 minus 0.1. What do I need? What is my n? S20. So 0.1 to the power 20 divided by 1 minus 0.1. So I have S20 equals 0.15 divided by 1 minus 0.1 is 0.9 times 1 minus 0.1 to the power 20. So here I have 15 divided by 90 into 100 by into 100 times 1 minus 0.1 times 20, which is equal to 1 by 6 times 1 minus 0.1 to the power 20. Okay, this is your final answer.